Hello, it's Stephanie. I am recording next day. Today is Friday, May 5th. It is my, let's see, 11th day, I believe. 11th day of being on Phentermine, generic Adipex. And so far I've lost I've lost 12 pounds. I am down to 177. I don't feel it. My husband swears up and down that he can tell, in certain areas, but I don't think I feel it yet. Any side effects? Well, right now I've been getting dry mouth a lot, which a lot of people get when they're on this medicine. But I look at that as a good thing because it helps me make sure that I drink lots of water, which you're supposed to do anyways. I take it, this is what my routine is in case anyone's wondering. Okay, so in the morning, I wake up about 6:50 in the morning. I get my son dressed, put my kids in the car and take them to school. So I wake up at 6:50 and I come in the kitchen and immediately take my medicine. So I take it usually at like 7 in the morning or 7:05 around there. Take my son to school, 7:15, come back, and I try to make sure I eat exactly an hour after I take my pills. So when I come home, I usually do whatever and wait till like 8 o'clock comes around and then I try to eat something. Today it has been a couple of hours. No, you already had a piece of candy. It's been a couple of hours, and I'm still not hungry. I know I need to eat something, I just don't know what to eat. Sorry, my 2-year-old is throwing a tantrum. I'm trying to potty train him, and I gave him a treat for going potty, and he's insisting he wants another one. Gotta love kids. Anyways, that's another thing. I have cut out sugar. Like this morning I was gonna eat a small bowl of cereal, and I calculated calories and everything, and then I ended up not eating it, and I really don't want to, but that's a good thing, because I really don't have anything too healthy in the house to eat. I think I have like a pear and a couple apples, so I'm probably gonna eat one of my Bosc pears. Another thing I try to eat is like rice cakes, because they're like 50 calories, or a boiled egg, that's good. That's 70 calories. You start getting so used to it, you start actually memorizing it. It's pretty sad. But I keep a log. I have 2 of these. And I log my calories and a food diary. And I really can't tell you the difference. That's just what my doctor told me to do. So in one, I talk about the food I ate and how I feel when I take my medicine. Sometimes at the bottom I'll put if I had energy or, side effects maybe or something, how much water I've been drinking. And then in my calorie log, I just write down what I'm eating, how much. I do math if I have to on it to show what I did for later purposes. And I count my calories. My doctor told me to stay between 1,000 and 1,200, and I have stayed under 1,000 since I started on this. I think there's 1 or 2 days where I went a little over, and that was because I was traveling out of state, so it was really hard to kind of keep track of everything. I was doing all the driving and all this fun stuff, so, I had to stop and eat, and I had energy drinks to keep myself awake. But, other than that, I've been doing really good. I stay under 1,000 calories. And I've been losing a pound a day. And at first I kept thinking, well, it's probably just water weight. But how can you lose 12 pounds of water weight? Like, that's insane. So, I know I'm doing something right. Also, something else. This pill definitely helps your metabolism, because between watching my calories and drinking water, even if I do little exercise to none, I'm still losing a pound a day. So it's got to be revving up my metabolism or something. So that's really good. Yesterday, I felt pretty good. You know, after the dentist, I came home, everything. It was last night. I think last night I slightly started getting a headache, but that could have been from other various factors. I'm not going to say that was solely because of the medicine, but I did have a pretty terrible headache that goes into my eye, and that's usually what that medicine can do. Now, a lot of people say keep taking it, don't stop if you get a headache. So I'm keeping on, and I've noticed it is going away. Like today, I don't feel like I have it. I might get one later, I might not. There's some days where I don't get it, and every now and then I do, but that could also be from when me and my husband were getting into it, or my kids. You know, there was a lot of stuff going on last night. So, I can't say that was the medicine for sure. Let's see. A dry mouth, headache. Oh, another thing, definitely. This stuff makes your blood pressure go up a little. So, you know, the pharmacist will warn you, it'll make your blood pressure spike. So, if you naturally have high blood pressure, it's not a good thing to take it. And if you do, you want to keep a close eye on it because it can get dangerous. But, I naturally have perfect blood pressure, like 116/70. That's always my blood pressure. It's always perfect, which is as perfect as a person's blood pressure can be. And on this stuff, I haven't checked it because I really don't feel like I have to, but I do notice that when I stand up or bend over or move too fast or turn my head, I get like really lightheaded. So this medicine will do that to you. I'm warning you right now. I can live with it. You know, I think it's definitely worth it because I'm losing a pound a day and I've been trying so hard to lose weight. It's really, really helping me. So I definitely think being a little lightheaded here and there and moving a little slower will be fine. It's totally worth it, right? What else? There was another thing. So that's one thing a lot of people gotta watch out for. I've seen also other people, other folks complain about stomach cramps or something. When I think before I actually started taking it, I was actually having pain, like I thought it was a hernia or something, or ulcer or whatever. But, that went away, so I don't know what the heck that was. Probably my muscle. But I have not had any stomach cramps or uneasiness digestive-wise. They say it can constipate you, but, you know, definitely watch on your fiber intake. Try to eat some fiber here and there, maybe celery or salad or something. Maybe even like a fiber bar, because, you know, some of those are low in calories. But, I don't think I've had any issues in that area. Everyone is different, so just because people on YouTube are saying they have certain symptoms and this is going on, don't decide not to take it, because every human being is different. Everyone reacts to drugs or medications differently. That's just how our bodies are. So if you feel that you really want to take it and you really want to lose weight and attempt it and see how it works out, then go for it. I mean, the worst that could happen is you get some symptoms and you stop taking it. What else? I mean, so far I've been doing good. I'm pretty happy. I haven't stopped at a certain... Oh, sorry. I haven't stopped at a certain number yet. Some people say that happens, and I'm hoping that don't happen to me. But, I mean, so far so good, so I can't really complain. I think I covered everything, but yeah, I'm down to 177. I weigh myself every morning after I use the bathroom, just to make sure I'm not weighing everything that's held up in my system. So, how do I get out of there? Oh, this child. But, I still do not have as much energy as I did the first day. Like, the first day, I was hyper. I felt like if I wasn't moving, I felt like I would start shaky. I would get shaky, you know, like I just felt really weird. I just had to keep moving. I felt like my life depended on it. But I mean, I have not been that hyper since. But every once in a blue moon, I'll get energy. I think what happens is when I do get that energy burst from the medicine, I do go all out. Like, I clean everything. That one day, Babash. That one day, I cleaned the carport, because we just moved into this house a couple months ago. I cleaned the carport. I scrubbed my house top to bottom, unpacked boxes that weren't unpacked yet, decorated some more of my kids' rooms, cleaned everything, the floors, dishes, laundry. I mean, I did a lot of stuff. And what happens is, like, when I do that, I get the energy burst, I do all the stuff. The next day, I actually get pooped or I hurt a little from pushing myself too much. Like, not yesterday, but the day before, I had an energy burst out of nowhere. And I did laundry and cleaned and ran on my treadmill for 20 minutes. Got all my schoolwork done for the whole week in, like, one day. I mean, I busted my butt. I just kept going and going and going. I cleaned every room in the house. I mean, like, I went all out. And what happens is when I use all my energy, I get pooped. And for the next day or two, I'll start being like, I could do stuff here and there, but I don't have a lot of energy. It's like, basically, the way I can explain it is, I have energy to the point where I'm not tired. Like, I could get up and do things, but I also poop myself out to the point where I don't want to go all out and, like, I don't feel like exercising, kind of pooped. So, that's definitely something you should consider. If you get an energy burst, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, you get stuff done, but don't push yourself too much, because it'll come to the point where, you'll get poop and you won't want to, you'll waste all your energy for the next day. Another thing, I do not have sleep insomnia. My mom, when she took this in the 90s, I think 95, she took Phentermine, and she said it was so bad she had to take it so early because it would keep her up all night. And that is a symptom, insomnia. So that's something I do not suffer from. It's kind of hard for me. I'll lay there wide awake for a while, but I usually go to bed around 10 with my husband, and I do go to sleep, and I sleep like a baby. Oh my lord, this child. Well, anyways, I was updating everyone. I actually had time to explain everything, so I hope I helped someone out there, and I hope you guys try to work it out and give it a try. Definitely worth it. Bye.